yourself real quick?
Sure. My name is Stephen Shieh. I'm 28 years old. I'm currently a physical therapist. Quick testimony. So I actually didn't grow up in the church. My family was Buddhist growing up. And so I was introduced to Christianity about third, fourth grade. One of my friends that my mom was babysitting, they invited me out to church, and that's how I got involved in the church. I didn't accept Christ until sixth grade. It was summer camp. That was the first time that I got to know God on a very intimate level. But I will say things didn't really start moving in my life until college. When I first started college, I think I got involved in not the best crowd, and so there were a lot of ups and downs, and I actually eventually had to take a little bit of a break from college and reapply to get back in. And so once I hit that point, that was where I think I would safely say is my lowest point in my life. And from there, God really just spoke to me. I really understood what His mercy and what His grace was like at that point. Since that point forward, I think it was a realization that definitely just want to devote my life to God and just to live my life for Him. If He can pick me up from the pit that I was in, that's something that I want to be able to do to others as well.
Okay, so the first question I want to ask is, what do you like about Arcane?
There's a lot of things I like about ARCHE, actually. Before I started coming to this church, I was a bit of a church hopper, and the first time I came to ARCHE, I was very surprised at how loving and welcoming everyone was. ARCHE is definitely a place that I consider to be a part of my family. It's definitely something that I just enjoy being here. I enjoy being around the people and things like that.
Okay, so Stephen, what does it mean to be a member to you?
Yeah, for me, being a member is about serving others. I think that's something that has been huge on my heart, is just to be able to reach out to those who have been in my position, or just anyone who's struggling, really. It's just being able to love on them and being able to do what I can in my capacity to serve and love them.
Okay, great. And so, considering on what is this ministry to you, and where do you see this ministry going?
Sure. So the ministry to me is kind of like I mentioned before. It is definitely like a family to me. It's been a place where I've been able to get to know people on a more intimate level, been able to just do life with people, share experiences, go on trips, vacations, things like that. Been able to just live the joys and the struggles of life with different people.
Okay, great. And then finally, just to keep it loose, what's one of your funniest memories that you have here at church with us at Arcane?
Yeah, it was actually kind of funny. Like I mentioned before, I was a church hopper, and so I remember my wife invited me here. She was trying to get me to check out the church that she's been going to as a kid. And the first time I walked in, I walked into the sanctuary, and it was about 10 people and really sparse, not exactly what I was expecting. And so I walked in, attended service, said hello, and then I remember walking out, and I told Julia, who was next to me, and I just said, I don't think I'm gonna come back here again. And that was 3 years ago. A lot has happened since then, but I think about that memory that I had, and I look back now and I see where I am in the church and just all the people around us, and it's pretty funny to think about that.
Okay. And then last question is, how do you want to serve within Arcane?
Serving in ARCHE, I think where I am currently at, just being a YAG leader is something that continues to be a huge thing for me. Julia and I really love opening up our home. We love cooking for other people, and we love just spending time to get to know people, especially those who might have recently moved into Houston or are just kind of visiting, things like that. we like being able to provide a comfortable space for people to be able to just share any kind of triumphs or any kind of struggles that they're going through in life.